well. So they're pushing outside toward the edge of zone to check soccer field, and oh, we got a golden star though. What? Okay, who's from Epic is watching this? What? And the man, he already had a purple AK.
Yep. Streamer loot right there.
Yeah, you know, you give the guy with aim assist the gold scar. Wow.
He's not complaining, I'm sure. Looks like we have 70 left. So that's actually quite a. Is it 90 or 70? I can't tell. I think
That's
it's
a 70.
Yeah, 70 something left already.
Yeah, it's
So
a lot of
limbs early for
Yeah.
squads. I know you said
yeah.
when you guys ran squads in some custom tests with Epic, it was 90 in the second circle, 30.
Oh yeah, second and third zone, you're still sitting high 80s, low 90s.
Wow.
So.
A lot more aggressive here.
Yeah, we saw Grimmy Bear. He just exited that house. He actually left 2 snipers, including a gold heavy. Maybe he's not a sniper, or maybe they just opted. Oh, there he goes. He picks it up.
Yep.
He's gonna sort of transport something else to his teammate there first.
Yeah, Nickmercs.
All right, there we go.
Eating some berries. As he likes to call
Berries.
'em. Getting some full shield here. So they're pretty well looted. You're really tilted. You expect that. Pretty well looted. They're going to spot some people here. Full screen of Nick. Look at that. Some great accuracy. I think it was a headshot early from Nick. Nades coming through as well. You also mentioned this earlier, that they play aggressive with Splodes in these fights. Portafort is going to be dropped here on top of that cover. So big fight ensuing. Look at his teammates. And Nick is actually, I love how he's playing this. He's letting his teammates build and fight while he's sitting back and kind of hitting shots and supporting from afar. Finally, he's going to get in the fight as well with that grappler. Looks like he's right in the mix. This is what Nick likes to do with that shotgun. One of his teammates goes down. That's Ghost Kayun early. A big fight already for Nick.
Redeploy saved it. Was that another Portafort?
It was. Nick didn't get the glider off on time.
Double fortress.
Unbelievable.
What is happening? This is absolute chaos here in soccer field. Nick taking a lot of fall damage from there. He's going to sit back and maybe heal up. Oh, he has no heals.
No heals at all. No campfire. Looks like he has one trap to his name. Going to go for the 90s. Hits a couple 90s here. Trying to stay alive. He's going to get called out and tagged up. Nick just placing some floors to try and kind of turtle himself in with some tunnels here. His teammate goes down. Revive's coming through on Ghost Kayun. But it looks like it is going to be, I believe his name is Grim. That's Ghost Kayun's friend who's playing alongside with them. He's going to get taken out. Kayun is back in the game, though. So this is so intense already here in match number 1.
I cannot believe it has 2 Portafortresses in the same spot.
What in the world?
In the early game.
Wow.
I was wondering if, Nick goes down.
Oh,
He
no.
gets the tags in.
Oh, the insta-BM.
Taken out. So does Crispy. That leaves Kayun by himself here.
The Lone Ranger. See what he can pull out here. He's getting some full heals off. Nick, you can tell on his face. He's a little bit taken back there, a little surprised. Let's see if Kayun can pull this out in some way.
If I'm Kayun, I'm standing still, trying to be as sneaky as possible. They know he's there now because obviously he's moving. So they're gonna ultimately he will get spotted. It's just a matter of time. Finally gonna spot one. He gets tagged up, and that's gonna be all she wrote for Team Nickmercs. Kayun goes down as well. Actually trying to get in their heads. That's Century City performing right now.
We got 2 points right there.
Look at this, the other LA store. Nickmercs gets taken out. The other team from the LA store performing right now. 3 eliminations for this gentleman himself.
Oh, wow. Hello. Getting greeted with a shotgun in the face.
Grapple out.
No, he's taken out.
At this point in time, the zone is ticking for, I think, 10 per tick.
Yep. Only 4 people left in the lobby still. He has 1 teammate alive as well. They're going to pick up.
Wow.
They got a lot of limbs there.
12 kills.
Yeah, 12 limbs. That's going to be
there.
the max elimination place. But that's 3 points for Century City in Los Angeles.
That's very, very good.
Again, I believe a team of amateur players. I don't know the full story, guys. We haven't done a great job of getting the full kind of storylines of each team, so we'll try and keep up if we can. My apologies there.
Harmful here, coming out with some pretty good-looking builds here, tunneling his way over into the zone.
Playing on Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox player, man.
Yep. Or
no, PS4.
PlayStation. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought I saw controller. Here we go. Harmful.
Oh, hello.
Shots put it. Gets another knock. Keep in mind here, any elimination doesn't really matter. They want to go for placement. They already got the max elimination point threshold. So that's why Harmful is just going to build some 90s to get high ground. If you are maybe a more casual Fortnite player and new to the competitive Fortnite scene, 90s is the fastest way to get high ground. You just kind of turn a 90-degree angle, build up, wall, stair, keep turning it at a 90-degree angle. That's how you get high ground in a 1v1 fight.
They're in a great. If he has a lot of mats,
he's in high ground.
A lot of limbs. I would assume he's got a lot of mats. If he just stays up here for a bit, he's good.
Yeah, building like he does. And he does have ultimate high ground right now. Is Harmful. We don't know if there's any rift to goes on the map right now, so that could change things up. But Harmful and Century City. 13 left in the lobby. Already have 3 points from elimination. Someone's high ground over him, actually. I take that back. Vicaros at the bottom left of your screen, still alive. So E11, Vicaros, part of TSM K-Sid, Happy, and Dordan are still in this one. Harmful comes in the flank here. Interesting situation now.
all the intensity. So there's still 12 people in the zone, getting some shots off, taking some damage a little bit when he falls down. He is going down to Ghost Sean.
There it is, Ghost Gaming. So Vancouver, British Columbia showing up. FaZe Jailmock on his screen right now. Wheels still alive as well. That is Vancouver Pacific Center. It is a battle of the two Vancouver stores, Burnaby and Metrotown and downtown Pacific Center. They purposely chose to go to different stores so they could both qualify through, or at least have their best chances to qualify through. Wheels is going to drop down. Easy flank with attack shotgun. He's going to knock one. They get taken out, though, by Soar, Frosty, and Jammies. They're playing in Colorado. They qualified as a makeup team from week number 1. Saucy, Jammies, and Cole, but ultimately it is going to be Twitch Wheels who's going to come out on top. FaZe Jailmock, Wheels, Gunfly, and Ghost Sean take first place in our first match of the night. Wow. The action was unbelievable. And, of course, who is it? None other than that squad.
The redeploy the most effective way.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great point. So you're kind of saying it's situational, it's contextual, it's contingent on what items you have in inventory. I think that's a great point. I mean, you have some staples. Some people have a general play style. They like to kind of hold high ground late game versus not. Some players are a little more situational. I know a lot of people say Liquid Poach and Team Liquid guys like to play a little bit more low ground. You kind of see them tunneling on low ground a lot more often. So combination of all of the above. What really impressed you the most there in your eyes, Excellion, from what we saw there? We saw some amateur teams pop up. We saw some key storylines. What stood out to you?
I was really surprised. The team that ended up in Dusty, and they were harvesting out the diner as we saw there. They were playing it smart. You know, they were walling up. They were securing their borders as we were talking about, trying to rotate early and rotate quick. They were doing it absolutely right. They were harvesting the innards, as it will, of the diner and making that border a little bit more secure and rotating appropriately. I think they took their time, but they did it in a good way. And towards the end of the game, actually, I was most impressed with how well Harmful did there in the end. Getting that high ground quickly. One thing I note specifically about high ground is I feel like you use less materials when you're on like absolute high ground. If you're at the very, very top, you're just using floor, maybe a pyramid here and there. You're not tunneling everywhere. You're saving some materials. And maybe there in the late game, it doesn't actually make that much of a difference anyway because it's the end game. The circle's this big. Yeah. You're not going to be using that many materials. It really comes down to gunplay there in the end. So very impressive all around. I'm very happy to hear.
No, he's there. I don't know if they have the comms. He's just going to stay sneaky. He loves these towers. He loves Big Bertha. And there's no one better in the game at navigating this exact building than he.
I didn't actually catch who knocked them.
Neither did I. It's a good question.
I think like a guy named Karma, but I'm not sure who that is or where they're playing from. But right now, he's just trying not to make any sound. He wants one of them to make a mistake, come into the building, let him get a free shot, free a limb maybe, take the loot off of them, and trying to funnel them in. If you take them on from the outside, they get all the angles. There's just no chance you can really hold up.
See MFam right behind him, showing support to the local community. MFam, also known as Mercs fam. It really is a family. Not many streamers give back in the same way that he does. So big shout out to Nick. It's been a good show so far, that's for sure. As we are now going to jump into, whoa, this is my skin, thank you very much. Oh, no, it's not, okay. That's my skin, I was a little bit nervous. This is Bellevue. So big shout out to Bellevue in Washington. Local heroes here competing, trying to represent. I believe these are regular Fortnite Friday attendees. They performed in match number 1. They got 2 or 3 points already for Bellevue.
Yeah, they performed very well.
Nickmercs gets a good headshot here. I'm not sure if you guys see this on the right side of your screen right now, but he picked up one with a nice headshot, 160 damage, and now just playing a sneaky game, a little bit of hide and seek. I know Nick used to love himself some Splinter Cell back in the day, but it's showing right now. He's going to launch a Border Fortress. He's going to give himself a 1v1 though. Can he come out on top? Nice little edit there. He's going to get a headshot, but he's taken out by Triggy Soars right after. Nick gets shut down, and that's going to be all she wrote for Team Nickmercs.